Better to specify in one market rather than being a jack of all trades, master of none type of resume. Yes. For the most part, yes, I agree with that. I am an example of a jack of all trades. But even though I'm a jack of all trades, that means I can apply to different jobs, but each job I have to really focus on like what they want from me and how I'm gonna like present myself to those specific needs. This guy says it so well. This video, right? And I'll link it maybe so you guys can like check it out later. But ultimately, the question that he's being asked is, should you specialize or not? Or should you be generalized? Externally, you want to show off like you're a specialist. Now, internally, you need to like learn all these other things that make you a well-rounded person, right? So, Trevor, what is a job that you're trying to get or that you have? I'm not exactly sure what your background is. You're just an on-screen talent. I'm just an on-screen talent. You want to pick your specialty. Like what kind of job do you want to get hired for? Do you want to be an on-screen talent for anything? No, you want to be an on-screen talent for Call of Duty stuff specifically. Like that's how you're going to sell yourself, because when that Call of Duty job comes up, you're like, hey, I know everything about Call of Duty. I know all the people, etc. Like I'm the Call of Duty guy, and you're going to pay me big bucks because all the other people that are on-screen talent for Call of Duty don't know anything, and I know more, and therefore you're going to pay me more. You're going to pay me 3 times more than them because I am the best Call of Duty on-screen talent, right? Now, that's how you like sell yourself on your resume or whatever, assuming that there's enough work for just Call of Duty talent, right? And then what you do internally is like, I'm watching all the League of Legends games, and I'm casting these random League of Legends streams that no one cares about, and then also I'm doing improv on the side too. I'm doing this to be able to like get better at improv, and then also not only like in esports, I'm hosting podcasts or talk shows that are not esports related, and that's when like you're being a generalist and you're learning all these new things. Because once you're a specialist, once you're the best person, or once you're able to do that one job that someone needs, I need this specific skill set that no one else has, but Caribou is the best person at this, and there's only one of him. Well, then it's like, hey, we usually pay $1,000 for on-screen. I'm totally throwing a random. I have no idea. We're paying $1,000 for on-screen talent, but because Caribou is like the best at what he does, he's the perfect person. We have to pay him $5,000 to do it. But we know that when we do it, like there's no problems because he's the specialist. Like that's how you price yourself, right? And I think like we hired Avali for Media Day for Golden Guardians to host the live stream. So Avali, I'm not gonna like disclose day rates and stuff because I don't know if I don't feel comfortable doing that because I don't know. But I got estimates on day rates for Google and asking people around, and then I went to Avali and asked her, and it was like 10x or something of what we want, like what we could afford. I'm like, holy crap! But that's the thing; she's able to charge that. So that's why like you want to be a specialist externally, but internally you are broadening your skill set and all these other things like casting for League of Legends, casting for Rocket League, casting for this, being a podcast host, being a panel host for esports things, public speaking. So you can like be an expert and get paid $10,000, fly you out to the esports conference that's to 10,000 attendees at the next esports con that I don't think exists, right? Those are the things that you're leveling up internally inside that people might not know about. So then, because what's going to happen is that even though you're a specialist at COD, because of you're a generalist internally, you're going to be able to do your job as a codcaster even better and better and better and better. And then you're going to branch out to like, now I can do all those other things. Maybe I should reword. I think you can dabble in everything, but you don't want to list everything on focus on what matters in this field. Yes. It's an HR person. That's cool. We need to talk. Myself, I look for XYZ in the most, if not everything, is secondary besides personality once you get a call back. After the job is acquired, getting to know more about you is next. Oh shit, I didn't know you volunteered for that, et cetera, et cetera. Like, yeah, so like you're absolutely right. And this is how I look for video editors, and unfortunately I don't know. We don't do like huge job postings with Golden Guardians for like these freelance projects that I like specifically hire for. But honestly, like just send me that one video that shows me like, hey, you know After Effects, you know Lead Director tool, and you know how to create a storyline or you know how to edit it to music. Like show me that in one video and you got the job. Like that's all. Like that's like the most important thing. Instead of like, oh, you can do League content. Oh, you can do Fortnite content. Oh, you can do Overwatch content. Like I don't care. I want to know that you can do this one project that I'm looking for to hire for. So that's exactly what John is saying right here. Like that is ah absolutely. You're absolutely right about that. But I still think like this video as someone that freelances or looking for work or needs to figure out how to sell themselves externally to people, like this video is so good and I really recommend the future